Come on, come on. Get fired up from the inside out. Yes, welcome to another episode of FTIO. I pray all is well with you. Now, check it out, y'all. I'm rocking my Army of God sweater, right? This is the Army of God sweater, TAG. It's our youth ministry sweater from the church I go to in Fairfield, California, called Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Now, I've been part of this ministry. We actually started this ministry 8 years ago. Now, I remember when we were recruiting or when we were putting ourselves out there to get more youth to come check out the program, we had an ice cream social. You can never go wrong with free ice cream. So we did an ice cream social and we put up some music. We had a prayer activity. And one of the things we wanted to share was a stomp routine. Yes, a stomp routine. We called it God's Soldiers. So God's Soldiers was actually a group that I created with a sister of mine back in Vallejo, California, at a church called St. Basil's. For all my Vallejo heads out there, right? For all my folks in faith family from St. Basil's, we started it over 20 years ago. We were watching Stomp the Yard one day. We said, oh, look at them do that step routine. That was clean, that was tight. So we ended up saying, hey, why don't we do that, but we'll put our spirit into that. Why don't we do that and add our faith into that? And so that's when God's Soldiers was created. So we started, there was just like 8 of us in the crew, and we ended up doing it for this fundraiser, this annual fundraiser called the Pacific Islands Dinner that also was held at St. Basil's, and it's still going on every year now. And so we ended up doing that routine. There was like 8 of us. And then after that, it blew up. People never seen the faith in that way. And so we're like, hey, what's up? Come on. We started getting more people, and then more people started joining. But the idea was we wanted you to bring your soul to the, to your steps. We wanted to bring your soul and your passion to that work. So when people started coming and wanting to do the routines with us, we were like, listen, we appreciate the fact that you want to share your faith in this way, but there is a level of intensity, there is a level of passion, there is a level of soul and spirit that we put into these moves. So just want to share that with you guys now. And so I remember during rehearsals, man, it was a lot of drama. For those of you that were part of the original crew, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there were a lot of arguments, there were disagreements, we were having long practices, we were getting frustrated, and all these things like just started happening. You know how that goes down. One person says this, the other person says that, and then everyone's feeling some kind of way. And so it got to the point where, yes, there was a lot of pain. Right? There was a lot of anger, there was a lot of frustration, right? But when we showed up to the Pacific Islands Dinner for the first time, and when we brought our spirit, when we put all of that stuff aside, all the drama aside, I'm talking about drama where me and the founder, we would get into an argument about, what to do next or how to do certain things. And then other people would just walk out and be like, man, we did not sign up for this. And it just got to the point where it was like, it was hurtful, it was painful at times. And but when we showed up, put all that stuff aside and just let the spirit move us, man, all I gotta say is fire. It was straight fire. And it wasn't about us. It was about our spirit that was being served and that was being shared with all the rest of the people that were in attendance. And so when I think about how over 20 years ago that started, and even till this day, it's still going. They still have God's Soldiers. They still have the stomp routine going at St. Basil's. They're still carrying and continuing, what I was able to start with a sister of mine. To think that, yes, it was a lot of pain, it was a lot of struggle, but to think that it's still going, man, that takes me, that takes me back. I'm lost for words. As you can tell, I just pause like, just to even think about that. So my message for you today is this: pain is part of the process. Let me say that one more time. Pain is part of the process. I mean, when we think about all the things that we see on the outside on like a game day or a performance day, like, yeah, people show up, they look great, they do well, they perform well. But when I think about all the stuff that happens behind the scenes, all the pain, all the frustration, all the sacrifice, all the dedication that it takes to get to that level, and to be able to, be at that level and share your faith and your spirit, or whether it's a sport or music, whatever you're doing, and to bring it at that level, it takes a lot. And that's why it goes with my last video. Love is not a feeling, love is a decision. Yes, love is a decision. So when I think about all the pain that I've been through just in my life in general, but especially when it came to like this group called God Soldiers and this stomp routine and this step group that we put together, all the pain that happened behind the scenes, all the sacrifice, right? It's part of the process. Pain is part of the process. So no matter what you're going through right now, no matter what hardships you're having, whether it's school, whether it's your health, whether it's work, relationships, that pain that you're feeling and that pain that you're experiencing, it's part of the process. And like I always say, the pain is either gonna push you up or it's gonna push you down. But it's your choice. It's your choice on what you're gonna do with that pain. If you're gonna allow it to push you up or if you're gonna allow it to push you down. And that's why I always say faith over everything. Make adjustments. Go all in, right? Play chess, not checkers. All the videos I've been putting together in this series are all messages that all work together. And so wherever you're at right now, know that the love that you have for something, it's not a feeling, it's a decision. The things that you do out of love are not because of the feelings, but they're because they're the decisions and the choices that you want to make everything better for the people you love or for the love you have for yourself. So just know the pain that you have is part of the process, and that pain may start from the inside and even show on the outside, and that's okay. But just know it's part of the process. So with that being said, I know that you can get through whatever hardship you're going through. If I'm standing in front of you today making these videos from all the pain that I've been through in my life, to be able to still be here and share it in this way, in this positive way, in this loving way, in this authentic, genuine way, I know you can do it too. It's just gonna take some time. Know that it takes, it's a process. It's gonna be one day at a time, but just keep working at it. Keep focused. Remember, love what you do. Let your passion drive you. Your boy is out, and always remember, it doesn't happen until we remember to realize with our realize. And your boy is out of here. Have a blessed week, y'all. FTIO 20, yeah. We got 32 to go. Peace.